A young male figure or energy, one hand in the air, the other pointing towards the earth. A table with 4 objects, these represent the 4 elements. The suits of the minor arcana, staves, cups, swords, pentacles. Earth, water, air, fire. Sensation, feeling, thought, intuition. The magician is in a flower garden, performing tricks. Before the Rider-Waite Tarot said he was le bateleur, trickster, coin artist. The magic is not real, it's an illusion, a trick. There's an underlying reality to the magic which may be different from what we perceive. The world, this universe, matter, all of it, it may exist in some different form than that which we know, that which we are aware of. In Hinduism and Buddhism, the Maya concept, the concept of illusion, the material world, a show, the grand stage of nature. We are observers, observing the spectacle. It's numinous and we come up with theories, useful tools. It's knowledge, stories, to give meaning to this bizarre place. Nature, a magic trick. We don't know how the trick is performed. Hypothesizing, all these views are valid in certain circumstances. Nobody knows why or what everything is. One should stay critical in one's thinking, careful in forming opinions or even universal truths. For one day this is true, the next, death. Nobody knows, but everyone feels they know. An air of familiarity, unknown yet familiar. You would not think about how strange it all is. Magical. The magician is aware of this mystery, the symbol of infinity, eternity versus infinity. He knows his life may not be eternal, but he is aware of the infinite possibilities that this universe contains. The magician plays with foolishness, the innocence of other people, maybe with the best of intentions, to make people more aware, to point their attention to something important, wonderful, magical. Hand up, mental side of life. Hand down, nature. Growing, evolving, withering and dying. Matter and mind. The magician is connecting both. He is like an axis mundi, center of his universe. On the table are the 4 elements, constituents making up matter. By way of his consciousness, intellect, he can play with matter. He can create an alchemical transformation, combining, separating, recombining. This constantly reconfiguring flow of materiality, not unlike chaos, which by virtue of the mind we experience in a coherent manner. Ordered, safe, familiar. Why it is also true that it is not always so. An illusion of safeness, an illusion of threat, constant fear. Thus, we order. We bring order into the world and give it meaning. Ourselves. The chaos becomes an ordered whole. Only the mind is able to do this. Psyche orders the primordial, combining opposites inside of itself. That is why the magician is in a garden. A rosarium perhaps, though there are lilies as well, symbol of unity. The magician is in a temenos, his walled-off safe spot, a walled-off garden, courtyard, center. For example, in a monastery, safe, like the monastery itself, but somehow different. Monks generally spend a lot of time in the library, inside the books, inside their thoughts. But they may venture to the center to relax, to the garden, matter that has been ordered by will. There is, for example, a fountain in the middle of the garden to designate the center. The square design of the temenos alludes to the 4 elements, the 4 corners of the world, our ability to orientate ourselves at all. that which is able to walk up straight. The fountain is the center point, the self, that which orientates, that which is able to have willpower, that which is able to remember, to repeat. The roses are tended to, there are clear patterns, there's an architecture to the landscape, nature modified by humans, chaotic yet ordered, kind of like a paradise where two worlds combine beautifully. The roses with their painful thorns, so beautiful. Everything is so magical and we are a part of it. We can influence it, play with it, have an effect. The magician realizes this. The Ouroboros symbol, self-reflexivity, the ability to be aware, having awareness, consciousness. This allows us to bring order to chaos, which is not unlike magic. A trick where things may seem a billion different ways, but is actually just one thing.